Welcome to Tacos, Tequila, Therapy, and the Tea, of course, with your girl P. I'ma tell y'all, this is a podcast about everything from beauty to life to love to motivation. If you are looking for a little uplifting spirit or you need to know something about that beauty industry, you confused about what to do with your hair, you have come to the right place. Let's get to it. Join me on the Tea with P. Hello world. Welcome back. Welcome back and welcome back. Thank you guys so much for listening in. That's how I wanted to start out. It's just saying thank you. I am so grateful that you guys have been taking your time and you sharing it with your girl. But I'm happy about this episode because it is officially Scorpio season. And if you don't know now, you do know that that is my season. It's your girl's birthday. And I am back at it of what is next for me. Most people who know me knows that my birthday is my new year. And usually around my birthday is my time of reflection of what is next for me. Like, I do not wait until January to be like New Year's resolutions. No, I use my birthday to decide what's next for me. And excuse the raspiness that is still in my voice. Y'all, I can't seem to shake these allergies right now, but I may be just allergic to my newfound accidentally acquired dog. I think that's where I am getting my flare up from. So sorry about the voice, but it's still the same person behind it all. But back to the subject at hand. It is my birthday and it's time for reflection. And so last year I wrote down some goals and it was crazy how I was just knocking them out. And as I've been able to look back on what I accomplished in my year, it has been amazing. It's been amazing. Things that I've noticed within this year is that my connections with my friends, I feel, have grown. I am on this journey and I'm always about inspiring other people. And I held a brunch and y'all, let me tell you something. I am not good. I am not that chick that's going to be hosting stuff, having people over. Look, half my family ain't even been to my house. So that was definitely something that was a stretch. I did it and we had a blast, but it was great coming together with people thinking about what is it that I want to do? What is it about or within my personality that may hinder or stop us from growing? And I was surprised at myself at the challenge that I had set forth and what was accomplished. I produced a journal. If you guys do not know, it is also available out on Amazon. I Got Options, the journal, because I do believe in writing down my thoughts, good, bad, or indifferent. Sometimes we need them out of your head. And also then following up with, what am I grateful for? But it is out on Amazon. It is crazy. All of that was accomplished by March. But coming back around, the podcast was very scary for me and scary in a sense of like, how do I do it? What do I do? And I chatted with a few friends about how could I do it? What would be the easiest way for me to branch out? Because I was stepping outside of my box this year. Now, while everybody says, Patrice, you're very social, it looks that way on the outside. But when I go into my shell, I am quiet. I'm very reserved. So certain things were a stretch. And this podcast was one of them. But it's a celebration that I actually did it. We are several episodes in. And I do not plan on stopping, guys. I am excited about things that are brewing to come. But in this season of any of you, for your season, whenever your birthday is, some of us don't even get to see the next birthday. And I really feel like we should begin to think about what it is, what we want, what we would like to do. What do we need to do to be our best selves? And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times I do not give myself credit for all that I do throughout the day, for others, for my kids. Shoot, waking up and walking this dog, I'm like, I'm a blessing. But she actually shows me daily. And not everyone shows you or shows how grateful they are for you, but note that they are. Don't let it stop you. In this new season of my birthday, I can't believe it. It's my birthday. And this birthday I've been in kind of like a very somber place because I am actually turning the same age that I lost my mom. And sometimes that brings me a little bit of anxiety, and my brain was focused and cloudy, focused on the past, but very cloudy, that it was hard to see the future. And even though I am excited on the inside, I couldn't quite process what was next. So I took some time and I got back into my meditation because I had fallen out of it just with schedule, life, and timing, and probably just overthinking. But I'm like, I know she don't want me to be out here losing my damn mind like I don't have things to do to come. And she was and still is like the love of my life. And so she has inspired me in so many ways to get to the place that I am today. And it's taking me to the place of where I'm going. This episode of my podcast is dedicated to my mama. Even though it is my birthday, it is dedicated to Joyce Ernestine Brown, my favorite lady, my love, who always inspires me, has inspired me, who watches over me and keeps me. But just in her short period of time of being with me, she showed me how to keep pushing and striving to be the best you, to be my best self. And I'm gonna get to celebrate this time. This birthday, I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating me, I'm celebrating future, and I'm definitely celebrating the past. And I don't know if anyone else out there experiences these things of like, what in the world am I doing? Where am I going? But I experience it often because it's always that thought process for me. But I want you guys to know that somebody out there is looking at you, believing in you, has your back, you're growing and glowing, and they see it. And it doesn't matter if they don't, still shine. Don't ever let anyone dim your light. Keep shining. Because that was another thing within this year of like looking back on it. I've been reflecting. And this year, I don't know what it was, but I don't know if it was the skin, my products, but I've been glowing in a way that is peaceful. And it's noticed by strangers. I remember this older lady was sitting outside the market and I was going in and she looked like she had just been shopping till she dropped at the Dutch market. And she was just like, I'm walking up. I got my pods in, my music was going, and she goes, you are shining like the sun. And it's beautiful. And I was looking like, that's just random. But thank you. Like, and I paid it no mind. I just like, wow, it took me back, but I remembered it because that wasn't the only time that a stranger passed me by and was like, wow, like my smile was bright. My skin was glowing. And these compliments came very, very random. It wasn't from the people that you would expect it to even come from. I gave money to a homeless man, but I gave it to him after, like, I told him I would come back. So he asked me for the money. I was like, look, I don't really have it, but when I get some, I'll give it to you. And it was the day I was feeling generous, right? And I came out and I didn't see him. I was like, oh, well, I might have missed the opportunity. It was a few days later And I saw him and I kept my word. I had some money and I got out of my car and was like, hey, he never even asked me for it this day. It was a day that I remembered and I gave it to him. And as I said, hey, and he turned around, he goes, oh my gosh, like, you're beautiful and glowing. And I'm looking at him like, sir, I was going to give you this money anyway. Thank you. But it was so surprising. Like, his response was so genuine in the moment. He didn't even see me. It was me walking up on him. But I was like, you didn't have to give me a compliment. I was going to give you some money anyway, sir, but thank you. I walked away and it was just like, wow. But in analyzing the space that I've been in of peace and growing and healing, it's noticed, because this is more of the inside energy coming out. Because the day that I saw that man giving him some money on the street, that ponytail was nappy. I was trying to go comb it. Please understand. I was giving a Patrice moment of I ain't comb my hair. Don't judge me. But when the peace radiates and resonates from within, it shows on the outside. And so, with that being said, y'all, I cannot wait for what is coming for this next year that I have been given to see. I'm waiting for the surprises that are coming out, because something's coming. And I can't wait to share it with you guys, this next journey of what's to come. So, happy birthday to all of my Scorpios, my fellow Scorpios. If your birthday has passed, happy belated. But help your girl celebrate her birthday of another year around the sun, doing what I love and sharing. Thanks for listening, as always, to Tacos, Tequila, Therapy, and the Tea with your girl Patrice B. Happy birthday to me. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for spending your time with me. I know that you got options and you couldn't have been anywhere else, but you chose to listen to your girl today. Don't forget to follow on all of your listening platforms. Share the episode. Tell a friend. Come on back. You can follow me on Instagram under Patrice Star, or the salon, which is the Design Studio _MD. I do have a website, and that is the Design Studio MD, and that MD is like MarylandDoctor.com. And we are on all of your listening platforms. We'll see you on the next Tuesday for some tacos, tequila, therapy, and the tea. Till next time.